Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is going on, world?
Chilling, Mark. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm getting over watching a pay per view, so it's a lot of stuff. We watch wrestling, watch so much stuff. Like right now, my watching things is full. So now, like we're watching for Power Rangers for the Morphin Cast. We're watching Next Mutation for Shell Shock. We're watching Clone Wars for Not a Trekkie, and we're watching and then we haven't done a Game of Rage yet, so that's coming up soon. So there's a lot of
Okay.
stuff. Plus,
Gotcha.
the massive amount of wrestling we watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True that.
it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so it gets kind of difficult to remember to watch something else.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
'Cause- Yeah. So
What I do
get you.
is, especially when it comes to like right now, like I say the nuisance of everything is the Power Ranger stuff, like the American Power Ranger stuff, just because I know how bad they get. Especially right now, we're up to one of the worst seasons, which is Operation Overdrive. It has
Okay.
like only 2 good episodes, and the rest of it sucks. So, it's
Is that the king of the mountain?
which one?
Operation Overdrive. Is that of
yeah.
every season ever made? Is which one is known as the absolute worst?
To me, that one is, but
Okay.
that one is considered one of the worst seasons. I'm not sure by see me and especially with me and Tenacious D, we have like we kind of think a lot differently than most review shows because a lot of the review shows put Mystic Force on a high pedestal, and I hate Mystic Force.
Okay.
But Operation Overdrive is worse than Mystic Force, and it is just really bad. And we're trying to get through it. Like I'm already like 25 episodes in, which is I'm already almost halfway. I'm already more than halfway there, so I'm just want to get this done. Next Mutation seems a lot better than watching this shit.
Wait a second. Is the next mutation like the live action turtle show?
Yes, it is. But
Oh,
it's so bad that there's a lot of dumb shit that's just gonna make you laugh because it's just ridiculous
Okay.
how bad it is. But is bad in a point that you're gonna laugh at the stupid things like there's a albino gorilla in a suit that he's from the high mountains of the Himalayas, but he talks straight Italian.
he's the player from the Himalayas. Oh no.
Oh man, those are right now. So we divide them in things. So Next Mutation and Clone Wars, dividing the episodes in twos for each season because a Next Mutation is like 28 6 episodes. So we're doing 13
All
and
right.
13, so it will be spread out and be 2 episodes instead of just doing one. And then it also gives a space in between to watch, like to really watch it. And then also the Clone Wars. We're doing the first season of Clone Wars, so
That's not bad, right?
the CG, you know what, the animation gets to me. Like I'm not crazy about the
Okay.
animation, but
Okay.
I've never watched it, so this would be. I watched the movie, and that took like 4 tries to watch. So hopefully, it's better than the movie.
All right.
There's like so there's a lot of things coming up. Definitely stay tuned. For all the other casts, the monthly cast of the Morphin Cast, Shell Shock, Not a Trekkie, and Game of Rage. Everything's coming
Yes, sir.
up, so definitely check those out soon. The Morphin Cast just went up for our review of the Majin Ranger, which is Mystic Force of Super Sentai.
Got you. Cool.
Haven't been playing much. I found a lot of the Sonic games, but we kind of talked about it last week. So maybe next week I'll start playing them one by one. So on my Xbox, I have a ton of those games,
Good.
even Unleashed.
You know what I could say? I mean, at least you won't have to pay, right?
Yeah, pay with my
There you
time.
go. You don't have to beat that one. Because I know that one, I don't know if you can realistically expect it to be patched to be 100% finishable all the time. Because that game had glitches. I remember a very good friend of ours, Japstar knows him. We call him the Night Wolf.
Yeah,
Shout out to Night Wolf, where you at?
yeah.
But like, he played that in front of us at Jinky's house one time.
Yeah.
It froze, dude. He got like stuck in midair. It was just like, oh, and that was like maybe the first game I've ever seen that happen on a 360.
Oh, I saw that with 06. 06 was
Oh,
worse.
wait. No. I'm thinking of '06. No. Yeah, it was '06. It was
06
'06
was
because Unleashed was the other one.
06 was a shit show. You lucky if you actually got past the first 3 levels of fucking, and that has nothing to do with being hard. It had to do with the fucking game didn't cooperate, and you would just fly off the cliff for no reason at all.
Yeah.
You'd be standing and the wind will push you, and you're like, "What the hell did that come from?"
It's pretty bad. It's like not an exaggeration.
No, he just
really
farted
bad.
and he flew.
But see, if they had animated the little cloud, it would be funny.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just like I wanted Sonic to be good.
We all want Sonic to be good. That's the thing too, is that I feel like we still try to get these games because we want Sonic to be good. We like Sonic. Sonic's a good character.
I stopped, man. I jumped off the train.
Yeah.
The last one I physically bought because I can't really count
Okay.
Mania because this was already discounted on sale and then I already had it for free on Plus. So
Yeah.
can't really count that. I did not buy that.
I bought Mania. I bought the collector's edition of
But
Mania.
before that, I did not buy Generations. I know it was some of it was all right. But I did not buy Generations. I did not buy Unleashed. I did not buy Colors. I played Colors. I played the demo for Colors. I like that. So I regret not picking that up when it was new because they did re-release that, right?
They did re-release it recently, but
Recently.
I think it was only
Okay,
on
so I
the
might try it again.
on the Wii U at the time though.
But I do know that Sonic and the Black Knight, I think, is stuck on the Wii,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't. What I saw of that made me not want to play. I saw the opening CG with the knight, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
nah, man, I'm good."
There's a lot of bad Sonic. I think there's more bad than good, sadly.
I would say this, Mark. The 2D ones, and I include the ones on Advance.
Yeah.
Those are probably all great
Yeah.
because I believe that even the RPG by BioWare is 2D, right?
Yeah, no.
Because isn't it on DS?
It's not a 3D game, but it's like it's not a game that you control Sonic. It's kind of like a
It's a RPG. Right?
yeah RPG turn based.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good game.
I just mean the
Really
art
good
style. Like it's 2D art style, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a fully 3D game.
No, it's not 3D
Yeah.
game.
So like all that stuff, I can say, honestly, yeah, no, 2D Sonic is great.
Yeah.
It never really got bad except for 4, and we all acknowledge that 4
Yeah.
was like, wow, I can't believe they messed that up. But yeah,
Because they try to put 3D elements, and that's the problem.
yeah, that's true. But again, like the challenge
Yeah.
for you was like you don't have to pay for it, right? So there
Yeah.
you go. You know what I mean?
So yeah, so I'm gonna go through them. I haven't chose which one I'm gonna start. I'll probably just start with the first Sonic and just go
Okay.
through them like that.
So here's something else that might end up going into that. I heard, I listened to the Giant Bomb podcast this week,
Yeah.
and they talked about a rumor that they found inside the Switch hardware a emulator for Advance. I think it was regular DS.
Okay.
No, I think regular DS will work because of the way they can just split the screen in the middle because
Yeah.
the size is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. But like, that's cool if they do advanced games, right?
I wouldn't mind them. I actually liked the advanced games a lot.
Okay.
They were fun.
Like, so I guess then you could play the Sonic advanced games.
Yeah. We'll see. Because even the Generations, I thought the Generations on the DS was better than the one on the console.
Really? Okay.
You want to know why? Because there's no
Why?
3D
Why?
Sonic in that game. It all plays 2D. That's why. So even 3D Sonic plays in 2D.
So how they differentiate? They just had a
They're
little bit
different.
of difference.
They look different and their stages were different.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it was that's the reason why I think it was a lot better. But yeah, I showed you the list of games I have. So I have quite a few Sonic games. They actually talking about Sonic. They just announced the Sonic Origins collection.
I did see that, and so remember I was confused about a brand new. And is that just the original title, Sonic Origins?
Yes.
Like that big 3D one that they're supposed to be doing? That's
No.
like open world?
The open world is Frontier.
Frontier. Okay, see, I got the confused. Thank you. All
Yeah.
right. All
Yeah,
right.
Sonic Frontier is the open world 3D one they're doing, and then they just announced the Sonic Origins, which is pretty much going to have all the Sonic games playable, and then also additional characters and stuff like that. So you play Knuckles and Sonic 1 and shit like that. This would probably be the third time, like maybe the third or fourth time I'm buying the fucking Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and I'm getting mad about it. But if they do a nice collector's edition of it, I'll probably get it. But right now, I'm not really interested in it.
All right. Okay.
Because I got the Mania collector's edition. I love it. That's the one with the Sonic statue and it has the
Are
Sega
they?
Genesis.
So I'm looking at the trailer now. Um, it looks like they're gonna just have the faithful ports.
It looks like it too. Like if they actually did like a full miniature, like
It says in the trailer anniversary also.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, I see the sprite difference
yeah,
on the Eggman or Dr. Robotnik with the
Okay.
trumpet. They put the trumpet on him at the end. Um, did you get to play that version, the anniversary?
no, I did not.
Because I would like to know if any of these did any cool like emulator type things to them where you can fast forward and rewind, or
That's something they did
Slow down and
announce that
stuff.
they do have a rewind option on the game.
they did say that. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
they did say that.
And like, do you know like save states or anything?
No,
Okay, gotcha.
so
gotcha.
you probably get those though. It'll probably be automatic save points and everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Because I'm just saying, you got to remember the time and place. They didn't have that stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Well, no, only three did, right?
3
They were
did
the one that
in a
had
way.
the slots.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we'll see. See what they do.
Looks cool, right?
Yeah, it looks cool. PAX East is going on right now. There's been a lot of stuff from there as well. I haven't really paid attention. The only thing I've have paid attention to is the Shredder's Revenge is getting played, and I saw the
Mhm.
last gameplay trailer, and it got me very excited because Raphael German suplexes people.
Yes. Everybody should be.
There's other
excited for
cool
that.
things, but that was the one thing that that caught my
Yep.
attention.
Why not?
I like the fact that they mixing the old and the new school with the foot soldiers getting thrown to the screen. The supers look cool. You see like Michelangelo doing the nunchuck shit, and Leonardo's like a big sword fight and things like that. It got all the original voice actors.
Okay.
So
well, when they
they're-
say original, they went back to what series?
87.
Because
Yeah.
there's been so many. Oh,
87.
really? Okay.
Yeah, all the original voice
Okay.
actors for 87. They are all on the characters. Even April.
Really? Okay. Good. Good.
Yep. The only one, sadly, will be James Avery because he's not
Yeah.
alive. But if
Mhm.
they do, I think the last person that talked to him, that actually talked to him well, was Tim Cummings. He talked to him towards the
Mhm,
last couple
mhm.
seasons, and he also kind of mimicked James Avery's voice when he talked to him. So I can see him coming back and talking Shredder as well. He also talked
I
to
mean, isn't he still not feeling too well? Like, isn't he old man?
Tim Cummings. No, he's still working.
Oh, I'm thinking
strong.
of this different person.
Oh, he's still working strong. He's still talking every fucking thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he talks all everything. But yeah,
Wait, isn't that a Darkwing Duck?
Hmm?
That's not a Darkwing Duck, is it?
Tim Cummings, yes.
Okay, that is.
He also talked. He talked Tigger, and he's Pete from Goof Troop.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I've been seeing those things. I've been seeing a lot of comic book stuff coming out and stuff like that, like a lot of comic news, a lot of things, because the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer just hit, so there's a lot of things on that as well. But I haven't really like paid attention,
Mhm.
so probably tomorrow when PAX is done, I'll probably look up into what's going on and what they showcase and stuff. But I haven't really paid attention, to be honest.
I did see the Thor trailer. I thought it was pretty good.
It looks cool. It looks
I
cool.
mean, I don't usually again watch trailers, but I really feel like that with this movie. I just wanted to see it. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
I'm excited for it. It looks good.
Hmm.
The new suit looks dope. I like the '80s. Like he looks like Terry Bogard, and
Yes,
100%.
it does.
He just needs the hat. But I also like to see the direction it's going.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. To see what direction. Well, we're gonna see that soon because Doctor Strange is a couple weeks away. So
Okay. Gotcha.
that's gonna be
Gotcha.
a big one. So I can't wait for that.
Hmm.
Um,
So I know the movie we have this week. I didn't know anything about this one, so that's probably like a big surprise for me. I
yeah,
thought it was okay.
yeah,
Uh, and it's a departure from what we usually watch on most of our verdicts so far, right?
yeah. I think right now the list of what we have on this list is probably more diverse than what we had before.
Hmm.
Because we're gonna get horror movies, we're gonna get drama movies, we're gonna get a lot of mixed bags of things right now. So, I'm actually it's cool in that sense because it gives us something else to watch besides the same old superhero just a triumphant story kind of thing. We're gonna see more in depth storylines and things like that, and this is like one of them. Like World of
Yes, sir.
Partition's coming up, and that's another really deep movie. American Splendor is another deep movie kind of thing. So we're gonna get a lot of different things during this list.
Hmm. So this week's movie is Ghost World from 2001.
Yep.
It is rated R. It is an hour and 41 minutes. Oh, 51 minutes, excuse
Mm-hmm.
me. The release date was June 16th, 2001.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there you go.
And what makes
It
it this list is the fact that it's based on a comic book. The Ghost World graphic novel came out June 1st, 1995.
got you. It is directed by Terry Zwigoff. Um,
I actually didn't
what
see the
stands out?
director stuff. What
Bad Santa. There you
Bad
go.
Santa?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's about it. Like everything else, I think not much on here for director. Um,
Oh, Our School Confidential. I remember that movie.
okay.
Yeah. Our School
Gotcha.
Confidential, I know as well. One
So
of those
there you go.
indies that everyone wanted to watch at the time.
Written by Daniel Clowes and Terry Zwigoff.
Yep.
It stars Steve Buscemi, Thora Birch, uh, Scarlett Johansson, Brad Renfro as
Renfro.
Josh. Let me try to see who was Brad. Yeah, Elena Douglas as Roberta. Yeah, Bob Balaban as her. Oh, he doesn't even have a name. It's Erin's dad.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Stacey Travis as Dana.
Yep.
Um, Charles C. Stevenson Jr. as Norman. Dave Sheridan as Doug. Oh, he's
Yes.
my favorite
I
character.
want to see if he's in Scary Movie.
Wow. Okay.
He's the killer in
Okay.
Scary Movie.
Tom McGowan as Joe. Deborah Azar as Melora. Brian George as Sidewinder Boss. I just wanted to get him in there because that do make me laugh. That was basically it. That was. Oh well, yeah, no. Let's shout out Ezra Buzzington as Weird Al
Yes.
because that character kind of made me laugh. Can we call you Weird Al?
Yes.
I guess so. It's pretty funny. Um, so well, the synopsis of the movie says, with the only plan of moving in together after high school, two unusually devious friends seek direction in life. As a mere gag, they respond to a man's newspaper ad for a date, only to find that it will greatly complicate their lives. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much an accurate description.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really give you the full picture of just how much of assholes the two main characters were.
Yes, they were.
They were one. It's okay. I'll kind of see it like this: as the movie progresses, I'm assuming the main character is Thora Birch, right? Because at least you see more of her home life, right?
Yeah.
You don't see Scarlett Johansson's character's home life.
No.
Like you see her at home once, basically. Um, so it's mostly told through her point of view, but the two of them really come as a pair, and they just tear down almost everybody in school. I guess realistically, everybody had like this archetype of it was either a dude or a chick that was like it, like these two
Yeah.
in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would just sit around and talk shit.
Yeah. That's all they did. They fucking they were fucking mean.
They were brutal, and it's not like they were like kind-hearted. They were just actually mean
Yeah.
because when they go out into the real world, they're not any better towards the regular people.
No, they're
Like,
not.
and so the thing when they end up pranking Steve Buscemi's character is just like it's really just like another casual mean thing for them to do because it's
Yeah.
not even like that's like the top of the chain of the things that these two would do.
Yeah.
Like I think there might be a body somewhere. I don't know.
There's a big chance there is. Probably buried
And
under the diner.
yeah, like dude, they're like so there was this old couple that was just minding their business and they were a little peculiar and the girl's just like, oh my goodness, these two have to be Satan worshippers. And so
And they
so she's
followed
waiting.
them.
She waited for. So wait, let me get the character names. I don't want to keep saying the actress name. So Enid is one character. That's
Yeah.
Thora Birch, and Rebecca is Scarlett Johansson. So basically, the main character is Enid. Enid is waiting in a diner for Rebecca to show up. She's drawing because that's you see her character. That is what she's good at. She's an
Yeah.
artist. She's super sarcastic, but the main thing she has is art. And I guess the side thing is trying to become a punk.
Yeah.
So that's why she insists on being such a dick. Um, that comes into a plot point later. So it's like it's not just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But like she shows up and she just like look, and then they follow them like you said, mad far too, and then they end up going to I guess their new favorite hangout, which is that oldies diner
Yeah.
and it turns out it's in the mall,
Yeah.
which has because you don't really see the mall, you just see the diner, and then when they sit down, it's just blasting gangster rap, and that shit's just it is just ridiculous because it's a theme bar, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so ridiculous, and the entire movie is kind of like that,
Yeah.
where it's just like little low-key hilarious moments where it's like, why is this happening? Oh, that's super ironic, that's kind of funny, but it's also these two mean-spirited girls going around kind of being dicks the entire time.
Yes.
So
Yep.
go ahead
I remember like, I remember just like, I remember like one of the scenes was just with Steve Buscemi and thinking he was more of a creep, and I was like, nah, he wasn't. He wasn't as bad as I thought he was back in like just thinking about the movie. It was like, yo, he kind of got it thrown on him more than anything. I was like, god damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, they were just fucking mean throughout
Yeah,
this
there's
whole
no
movie.
the characters don't really get redeemed. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's not the movie doesn't have a magical good ending. Like I think it just ends with her getting on the bus and going home. That's that's about it.
yeah,
But like it's just like so throughout the movie you would expect some of the messed up things that happens to the main character's Enid's character to change her more rapidly because there's a point in the movie, like maybe there's a midpoint
Yeah.
where her attitude literally fucks up her chances of getting the things she wants
yeah,
because of the mean-spirited attitude they have. She wants to see Steve Buscemi's character Seymour.
yeah,
That's the guy that even after doing the prank on him, they kind of just hang out around him
yeah,
and then end up hanging out with him because the other thing is the backdrop is a small town. It's a
Yeah.
very small town.
yeah,
So like it's kind of like it's funny how when they follow him home after they tricked him, she says to Scarlett Johansson to Rebecca, she goes, "Oh yeah, he lives in your neighborhood."
yeah,
And it's kind of like at any point they probably could have seen each other and just didn't notice.
Yeah.
So then, so you think her character is gonna slowly be more sympathetic because her being a dick gets like her art scholarship taken away.
Yeah.
Her friendship with Rebecca starts to sour
Yeah.
because she doesn't get a job. And then the whole plan was for them to move in together.
Yeah.
And like you gradually see it of Rebecca's character slowly matures because she gets her job and she at least she has that goal. It's not
Yeah.
like she becomes that much of a better person, but at least she has the goal of, okay, I got the job. I'm going to get the apartment. And at one point, I guess they're shopping in that town's IKEA,
Yeah.
and she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy these cups and stuff. Aren't these cups cool? Like, I think, and Enid is just like, this stuff sucks.
Yeah.
And she's basically like, Rebecca's at the point where she's like, well, now you're just blowing my high. I feel like everything I say you shoot down. You suck. Are you gonna get a job?
Yeah.
She's just,
That's
she
pretty
keeps
much
deflecting.
The whole thing with Jerry John too. The fact that she was just focused on the thing and like, oh, you're gonna job, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna get a job. No.
Yeah, so it's that is like the second main thread because that's the main line between the two main characters, right? But
Yeah.
then there's also the entire plot line of Steve Buscemi's love life
Yeah.
and her and Enid messing with his love life and hooking him up with some lady and then being like, oh man, I messed up and I made everybody not like me. Maybe I should go try to get this guy because he's pathetic, because that's what she kind of thinks about his
Yeah.
character. It's messed up. Like it's a funny movie is what I really got to say about it.
Yeah.
But it really does just paint a picture of these characters that they just don't really change that much.
Yeah.
But one kind of did. But the main character kind of had to learn the hard way. Hey man, you're shitty. Nothing, and bad things start to happen to shitty people. So that's kind of one of the messages I took away from this movie, because at least they showed you the progress, right?
Yeah.
It was almost 2 hours. So it was 151. So
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It had, again, like the dark humor. It kind of kept it. The dude with the mullet made me laugh, and I think that was one of my favorite characters.
My God.
His
Shout outs
fucking
to
nunchucks.
Doug.
Dude had nunchucks.
Just a ridiculous. He was. I mean, gotta give it to him. The man was ripped.
Yeah.
But he had the complete redneck tan with the big mullet, the aviator shades, and the giant handle, not even handlebars, just the giant, I don't know what you call that, redneck stash. I don't know. Just the first time he shows up, he buys a 40. He's shirtless. He buys a whole fistful of the equivalent of Slim Jim's beef jerky. And he starts nunchucking in the damn parking lot, and he has a hilarious antagonistic relationship with the store owner.
Yeah,
it's
because he even helped him at one point,
and he's still the guy pulled the gun on him because he had to do the chokehold. So
like, damn, he helped you.
He's like, yeah, but you ain't my ally. Get the hell out of my stuff. Get out.
Yeah.
So that whole thing was ridiculous. It's just a movie that, when you pay attention to it, like we have to do, I try to do for this.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, man, this is just ridiculous thing after ridiculous thing. Is the whole thing where the girl keeps saying, so what flavor of yogurts do you have? And I'm like, why is she saying that? And then eventually the shopkeeper hears him and he's like, so-and-so, what are you doing? And then he has to robotically say all the flavors of the week.
Yeah.
Because the boss heard him. I'm like, oh, that's a dick move. The girl's just an asshole. Just an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, if you've worked retail and you've had to say something.
Oh God, especially when you had to answer the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
GameStop was fucking worse with that shit.
And she made him have to say his thing. Oh yeah, that sucks.
No.
So, just I don't want to say a wholesome movie, but it's a lighthearted movie.
Yeah.
With dark humor. For a movie being rated R, it doesn't really push the line. But
yeah. It just it's two assholes.
it's got an F word here or there. right? You know what I mean? That's about it.
You
That's
see
about
how small towns get so bored.
Yeah, I guess so,
The
right?
church chicken, the whole that was a big thing as well. The church chicken. She got the poster from Seymour,
Yeah, true.
and then she posted it as an art piece, and it wasn't her art piece, but she posted it anyway. And the chick decided to bring it up, and they kind of fucked it, and that's what messed it up. Her.
See, yeah. See, you know, with her being an asshole and being late,
Yeah.
screw her out of being able to explain it. Because they show you the part where the lady's trying to defend her. She's like,
Yeah.
she should be here right here. And she asked the other girl,
Yeah.
where is she? And she's gone.
Yeah.
Because she was an asshole and she was at home
Yeah.
procrastinating or not giving a shit because she didn't really care. And and this was at the point of the movie where she had been such a dirtbag to everybody
Yeah.
that nobody really wanted to drop what they were doing.
Yeah, and she was she went. That's when she forced her way into Seymour's house.
And he was like, I'm still not going.
Yeah. No, he got booed.
He still not going. And then she left and went to go call her homegirl. Her homegirl lied to her on the phone. It was just like, that's what ends up happening. If you become that person,
Yeah.
don't be that person.
Don't be that person.
That's what this movie was. Don't
Where
be
you gonna
that
give
person.
this movie?
I'm going to give it a 3.5. I like it. It was funny.
Me
It
too.
was charming.
So far, like our countdown right now are exactly the same. We have Pootie Tang at number 1, Unbreakable number 2, Ghost World number 3, Josie and the Pussycats number 4, Monkey Bone number 5, and X-Men number 6.
Sounds about right.
Our next movie for this comic store theater will be From Hell, starring
Yes,
Johnny
sir.
Depp and I think Heather Graham.
Okay.
It's also based on a comic book based on that same thing. I think I forgot the year it came out, but yeah, From Hell is based on a comic book.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. All right.
I just want to see the timeline when it came out. Yeah, From Hell, the comic came out in 1989.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Not familiar.
But a graphic novel. It's one of those graphic novel things. Alan Moore and Eddie
Okay.
Campbell. Alan Moore wrote it. He's famous for a lot of things: Watchmen, Batman, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, V for Vendetta. We'll be getting to a lot of his movies soon, even though he hates all his movies.
Really? I like League. League is all right. It's a dumb,
He
fun
hates
movie.
everything they made in a live action movie.
I mean, I can understand. If you got a vision and they don't give you what you want.
Yeah. So yeah, From Hell will be next week, and then I'll give you a couple of previews of what's to come on this countdown. We have here we go. So From Hell's next week. Blade 2 is the following. Men in Black 2 is after that. Road to Patrician is after that. Spider-Man, Daredevil, American Splendor, Bulletproof Monk, and Hulk 2003.
Damn.
There's gonna be that. I already see maybe one movie definitely is gonna be under X-Men.
Oh.
And that's gonna be that Hulk movie. That Hulk movie is shit.
That movie put me to sleep in the theater. I remember that.
So,
I think I went with Jeff Star. Oh man, I fell asleep, dog. Sorry.
It's gonna be a lot of more superhero / movies because again, this is when they started like putting up the money for those movies. So like Spider-Man, I'm actually looking forward to seeing the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So that's gonna be a fun one to watch. I'll probably read number 1 for a bit. We'll see. So yeah, a little preview.
I didn't like that movie as much as Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo's not on this list.
I remember saying that. I'll stick to it.
All right. I guess we wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better as Well podcast. Make sure you catch us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
Yep.
Where you at, Merc?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark the Mic. Follow our other podcasts on Spotify. We have the monthly Morphincast, Not a Trekkie, It Gets Better, Gamer Rage, and Shell Shock, and then we have our weekly The Wrestling Babble and Gets Better I Swear podcast. So definitely listen to all those things. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry. Very hungry.